What is up, guys? We are back with another video. It's been a minute. I had to work, unfortunately, through Dig or Die. It really sucks because whenever I have to work, content gets pushed back, and it's hard to make content in the automotive world with limited funds. It just is. Now, I know there are different ways that I can, and we're pursuing all of those routes. But content, it's tough. But real quick, while I'm on the subject, or while I'm sitting here in front of them, we still have our giveaway for Hero 11 Blacks. I got two of them with 64 gigabyte SD cards. Link in the description. Go to the website, kotvmotorsports.com. Get in on the merch, not your grandma's 4-door merch, and you can be entered for a chance to win one of two of those. So get on it. So what are we talking about today? What are we doing? Talk to you about what our plans are with both cars and what we're going to do going forward. I'm still waiting on our converter from Circle D. It is supposed to be here hopefully next week, unfortunately. So, and our local, the one that was going to be more local to us, drag strip, was going to open, track that hadn't been opened in like 6 years, and the county shut them down. So due to that scheduling change and due to the stuff with the parts, I'm not sure exactly what we're doing this weekend. They do have Cincy Street nights on Friday. Unfortunately, with my work, I just can't. I can take off pretty regularly. I've just got to sort of, I don't know. I don't like putting my guys understaffed. I'm just not like that. So, and I don't get off till 4 o'clock. Driver's meeting starts at 7. It's like a 4-hour drive up there. It's True Street. My car, the white car, although good, that's front side True Street. That's probably going to be a low 5-second class. Whitey's not there yet is the problem. So I'm thinking what I may try to do is take some of this stuff out and possibly get the dash in the car, or try to fit it. I haven't ever fit a fiberglass dash in a car, but I do have the stock holes where the stock dash fit. So I think I can probably make them work and do something with that. Also, let me show you. We got some stuff for the white car, for the twin turbo Coyote street car. Let me show you that, and that's pretty big deal. All right, so a year ago, Carolina Performance was like, hey, Robbie Dollar was like, hey man, transmission mount is broke. You're gonna have to get something, and I put it off, unfortunately, and I've only raced a couple times, but the poor transmission in the white car, the transmission mount is cracked, and I'll show you guys that in a later video when we put this thing on. But so we got this from Watson Racing, nice aluminum turbo 400 trans mount. Check that thing out, very nice. Comes with a new mount right here, pretty sweet. That won't take too much to put on because it's like, what, 6 bolts? So once we get the white car unloaded and once we get the converter in the Zephyr, then we'll be able to do it. Now here's the big ticket item. Y'all ready for this? Booyah, boys. We got the 554-114 Holly Dominator. Pretty excited about that. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. I'm excited about it. All cleaned up. You cleaned up? All right, so let me show you what we're going to do with this, or how we're going to make this work in the white car. Yeah. Let me show y'all. All right, so a few months ago, we found this in the secondary market. Don't know if I've talked to you guys about this or not, but this is our gateway system. I don't know if it has any type of but you plug, where's it at here? this all goes into the factory wiring harness, and then, you know, these plug into the Dominator, and you're able to run the Dominator and keep like the factory body control module and all of that stuff, which I would rather do, rather than, I want to keep all of my factory appearing stuff. I'm really wanting to keep it streetcar, not just fake streetcar, but real deal streetcar. So that's the plan. So it's we've got to install this in the car and do quite a few other things while doing this. So while making that switch to the Dominator on the white car, we are going to, you know, that car is going to be down. The car needs to have a lockout kit put on the VCT or on the, you know, on the cams. We're going to lock the cams out, and those cams need to be timed. I do not trust myself timing one cam, much less timing 4 cams. So I'm probably going to take the motor out of the car. The front end, the rock solid tube front, needs to be painted, and it's primed, but like I need to scuff it back up and repaint it. Even if I just do some spray paint, you know, if I give it the old Krylon treatment, it is what it is. So the plan is, you know, I'm going to race that car right now while the Zephyr is down, and I hopefully will be working on the Zephyr next week to get it back going. Once the Zephyr is back going, I'm going to pull that car, I'm going to back it in here, and we're going to pull the motor out of it, and then I'm going to take it to somewhere, most likely TKM, and have them do the lockouts, time everything while it's out. You know, we'll have all of the wiring harness, all of the engine bay that we can go in and clean up. And the Dominator is technically going to mount down low in the front of that car. So I'm going to have to get a mount set up for that. I don't know if the factory ECU location will work with the Dominator. I don't know exactly how we're going to do that. And we're going to tidy some things up on the white car that needs cleaned up, possibly fix some brake line stuff that we've got going on up there, and, you know, give Whitey a little bit more of the attention she deserves, let's say. And all the while, I'll be working or racing this bad unit. Hopefully we can pick up like 5-6 mile an hour with the converter change, and then we'll be good to go. So that's pretty much just a recap of what we're doing. Whitey staying streetcar. I'm going to actually, because it's been on E85 alone for the last, I don't even know how long. So I'm going to get a flex fuel sensor, and we're going to have that thing set up to where we can switch it over to 93. Maybe get a little bit better gas mileage, not have to worry when we go to Florida about carrying jugs of fuel around and things like that. Because the plan is that car is going to sick week. So I'm going to work real quick, take you guys along. Hopefully we can get a dash in this car, because the other plan with this car is we may turn it into an extreme street type deal. That's the plan, and I like the look of a dash, and we'll see. Come along with me. Alrighty, boys, we ain't been at this real long, and I got a hell of my hand right here because the moment I let go, it's gonna pop off. But I have this temporarily up here. Ah, Jenna! All right, let me go get some help. Boom. There we go. I do have the factory holes and screws, so I'm going to try to use those with the help of my lovely assistant. I'm not showing your pajama. No, I showed him. All right, let's see if we can. So anyways, we have these holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be able to use those to get this this deal mounted. So let's try this one more time. All right, boom. So we got her in there. I've got to, I'm gonna take this out for the steering shaft, And I think maybe I could just still use the mount, the motion mount on this. One last go here. Looks like we have ourselves a dash. I'm gonna mount it with those top mounts, the screws, screw mounts, whatever you want to call it. Open up for this steering shaft, and then we should be going to go. Like I said, I think I can actually just use the mount that I already have, and I don't really want to do all the cutting, and I will for like the oil pressure gauge, and I will for the USB. Like I can mount those because they're made for that. But all right, awesome. Thank you, Gene. I appreciate you.
It's fine.
All right, so we're not fully done yet, but this is just a temporary mock-up. I'm pumped. So Motion Raceworks mount should work. Getting the wiring in there may be a little interesting, but I should be able to get it in there. This plug here, getting it up into there, I may have to see, undo some zip ties, lengthen it, let it all out. But looks like this mount is going to work. That's going to be awesome. So all I'll have to do is, put my gauge, my oil pressure gauge and my USB over there, and then we should be good. And while I'm doing this, since I'm doing it, I'm going to get that DTM connector kit, and I'm going to change this steering wheel out. So let's see, let me do something real quick. All right, so just for a temporary mock-up, this is just sitting here, but what do y'all think? I think that is a lot more street car looking with the suede and the stitching, and you get the all aluminum out. I think it's a lot more street car. Extreme Street, True Street, all the street. So that's might as well. I know some of you guys were said, go ahead and do it, buy another one for the other car. And I agree. So I think we're going to get this MPI steering wheel in here. I think that's going to look good. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, if that is going to look good or not. I think that it will work perfect. So, heck yeah. Awesome. So I'm going to figure out a little bit more about getting this thing mounted up. Hopefully get a couple screws in it. But it's a lot better now that I have the steering column up in there. So we'll figure out a little bit of wiring stuff, a little bit of mounting stuff, and we should be good to go. I'm pumped. I think that looks much better. Let's check it from the other side. I didn't get the fit as good up here, just put your hand right there, which it slides up a little bit more right there, I think. Yeah, slides back just a hair more. It's going to be back like that right there. So not terrible. Also want this to be to where I can service things easy. And this will come in and out with the steering column mounted now. I probably will have to take and loosen the dash and take it down to be able to pull this all the way out. But y'all tell me. That obviously I need to clean that, but I think we get some black carpet in here and another seat right here, and we already have door panels and roll-up windows and all of that stuff. I think we put a little bit of carpet, some carpet in this deal. I like it. Maybe a headliner. Do we need headliner in street car? Because we're going to have a dash now, and I'm going to go ahead and get a seat. I'm pumped. That looks great. So should have the oil pressure gauge. I'm going to put it up here and probably put that USB for the draggy right here. And I may just go ahead and glue, well, it doesn't matter, because if I do that, I can put the draggy right here on the trans tunnel and we'll be good to go. So that's pretty sweet. I like it. I'm glad I bought this. Shout out to, I think it was Orlando from up in New Jersey for bringing this to me. I bought it off of him and he brought it. They were coming to the Butt Naked race in Kentucky, so we were able to meet there, and no shipping. And man, this is gonna turn out cool. This is the like 79 to 84 Glass Tech dash, if anybody is wondering. So Glass Tech making us a street car again. We're getting there. The only thing we'll have to do is throw on an alternator, and we'll be able to get this mug. And if it gets too crazy, I also have a larger radiator that we can throw on this unit. And they make a 64 radiator, and like, you know, this is our little Honda one, and you can see like there's a large gap, you know, probably 4-inch gap to the bottom of where our mounts are. I think we could do with one of the 64 Mustang, 64, 66, or whatever it is, early Mustang radiators that are about yay wide. Put us a big fan on that unit. We'll be able to make a cruiser too. Now, the True Street, they don't allow the good fuel, so we'll be limited there, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Might as well. If I could run small tire and go ahead and add just a couple of things and make it Extreme Street, let's go. So I'm not going to bore you guys with all the little fit and finish deals of I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to installing this fiberglass dash anyways, but I just wanted to show you guys sort of an update of what we're doing, how I'm going to be approaching the Zephyr this for the rest of the year. You know, we're hoping to gain some mile an hour with that Circle D converter. We'll see. It depends if we get it, and if I get it into the car and everything is good, we take it for a spin. Next week, end of the week, is Carolina Cash Days, which is free entry. So for me, it's a little longer drive than going to, say, Elk Creek to test, but it's a good surface. It's the surface that we have been the fastest on, and that's 2. 3 is we sort of have a good base to start with, our, you know, apples to apples type of deal on whether the converter is going to change anything. If we get any type of, you know, if we get 2 mile an hour, 3 mile an hour, that'd be great, and then we could just work at it from there. So I'm pumped. So all right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you want to see next with this car. What should we do? Do you think it's stupid that I'm going Extreme Street way, or is that just the way of us slow small tire guys? So let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know what you want to see. Do you enjoy the Coyote content? I know I love my white car. I really do. That car fits a lot of classes. And oddly enough, July 27th is just a weird, that's this upcoming weekend. It's just a weird time for the racing. There's just not a lot going on. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully we'll have the dash completely mocked up, and everything will hopefully have a converter. So that's the plan. All right, guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the